Good day, everybody. Welcome to another episode of the Entheogenic Esquire podcast. Hope everybody's been having a great day today and wanted to do a quick video and jump in to discuss the various expert theories that are being tossed around these days in regards to how did Charlie Kirk unalive on September 10th, 2025. So the cause of death has been the subject of a lot of, you could say at times, fierce debate amongst our investigatory community. Obviously, we've discussed it in the context of challenging probable cause as part of Tyler Robinson's legal defense, and we will continue to have that discussion. But today, I just want to do a real general collecting which theories I've been made aware of that I've kind of been looking at. Let's just kind of discuss the general why of these things. And then I want to, at the end today, give you a little breakdown about where I'm at and give you some information that hopefully will have you asking the appropriate questions moving forward. So let's hop right in. So here are the theories that I've been made aware of that I can recall right off the top of my head, and I have just roughly who the creators or content creators are that have been introducing these. So we have the ballistics test, and again, this has been a long line of creators, so I apologize if I'm not going to get everybody on here, but I have Valhalla, Range Day Bro, and Trigger Smart are the three that immediately come to my mind. And again, these ballistic tests are just basically showing that the various 30-06 rounds that have been advanced to us to date don't really work. They cause a little bit more damage than what we saw on the video of Charlie Kirk's unaliving. We have the audio theories, which have been advanced by Al Geist, who's a physicist. We have an unknown college professor, apparently, and Trigger Smart might be able to fill in a little bit more. I think there's an unknown college professor that's weighed in, I believe, in agreement with Algeist's audio theory. And then there was a new guy on Trigger Smart just this last weekend, I believe from the UK, who also weighed in on the audio theory. And it seems that those theories, and specifically this new audio theory, is really inconsistent, or it runs contrary to pretty much all the other theories. Okay, so magically we got this new audio theory this last weekend that, wow, hallelujah, basically says all the other ones are impossible. But we'll get back around to that a little bit towards the end. The exploding mic theory, that has primarily been John Bray, who was also on Trigger Smart. He's one of my favorite experts as far as just likability. I trust John Bray. And so that's the exploding mic theory, okay, that basically his lapel mic, Charlie K's lapel mic, is what caused the explosion, and then shrapnel caused the injury that we saw on the camera. Then there's the fake death theory, and this has been primarily advanced by Jordan Henshaw, who's a creator. And y'all go check out all these creators, by the way, please do. And then last but not least, the electrocution theory. I can't remember off the top of my head who started or advancing that theory. I've primarily seen it developed over on Trigger Smart. So those are the 5 theories. So, why are these experts coming out with these theories? Why are we pandering to these? Apologize about the mic. Why are we pandering to these theories? Well, one, we want to solve Charlie Kirk's murder. We don't buy the official narrative, and so we are taking it upon ourselves to do our own investigation. For purposes of our channel, right, these expert theories really help us assess the probable cause and the information, and the overall validity of the criminal case. And we're doing this to fight back, right? I think we kind of see what's going on behind the curtains here, in my opinion. And these experts and us developing these expert theories is really us fighting back, both specifically in the courtroom and generally fighting back against what appears, in my opinion, to be something to do with this thing we call the deep state. And again, so for our purposes here on this channel, right, we've been looking, and well, we haven't done a whole lot yet, but we will be continuing to look at these theories for just to the extent that these theories are able to disprove or throw enough doubt upon the probable cause and the information, the allegations that Charlie Kirk was unalived by a 30-06 bullet to, where we saw the wound in the video. So that's what we're concerned with on this channel, just to that extent. We don't have to indulge on those theories and solve the whole case. We just need to know enough of these theories to undercut, for purposes of our analysis, undercut what's in the information on file in Utah there. So where am I at? Look, obviously the state, the government has lost control of the narrative, right? Based upon polls I've seen in some of these live streams, there's very few of any people that any longer believe what they're putting out on this case, okay? And I do believe, it's my belief, that a lot of these creators have gotten over the target, so to speak, right? That these theories that are coming out, one or maybe multiple of them, have elements of are really true, are really it. So we have a lost control of the narrative. These expert creators are starting to get over the mark. Candace Owens, with her investigations, probably starting to get over the mark. And so let's think about what that means in terms of the experts and the theories that we're seeing, and I'll keep it as plain and blunt as I can. It means that we need to be very, very careful in assessing these and really, really looking at the source, okay? Because the one way that they would be able to get back control of the narrative or, prevent or roadblock what we're doing is by sending us down a false path. Okay. And so I'm looking at these, and that's why I haven't really done much since I started this channel yet on the experts, because this has really kind of been a concern more at the front of my mind over this past week. So I implore you to think about it in that context too. And also for purposes of my channel, also remember that we're really only concerned with these theories to the extent that they can disprove 30-06 bullet to the neck theory. Okay. So I just want to make that clear. And at the end, I just want to say the primary purpose of this video was just to tell you to be careful, stay awake, look around. As Barron stated, we're dealing with magicians, and they're very good. Okay, they're very good. And based upon my experience following them and understanding them, the expert theory is the one place that they would more than likely than not, in my opinion, interject and try to throw this off course. So just stay awake and stay alive. I love y'all. Got tons more content coming. My heart is so full. Thank y'all for the lovely comments and support. I have the best following there is on YouTube. Subscribers. I love y'all. Thank y'all, and see y'all soon. Peace.